Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast on our Unification. Today I have another 1 vs 1 to you, this time on deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side, playing Dark Angels, we have Balter. And on the other side, playing the Black Templars, we have MrBlueDude. So there were a bunch, and I mean a bunch of replays sent in by Balter, discussing some balance shenanigans for Black Templars for the most part here. So we might see a lot of Black Templar replays in the next week, but who doesn't like some Black Templars? We have now here a Space Marine, a Scout rush from Balter going to one upgraded fully reinforced Scouts against the Black Templars. The Black Templar going for Node Generator, which is the way to go. 2 Crusaders here for melee, and then a Fire Support Squad into Castellan. We sometimes see the skip of this second Crusader squad in favor of getting the command squad once the Castellan is out. With this, you will not be, you cannot afford, let's say, the command squad after the Castellan right away. And we did go up to 1, 2, 3, 4 scouts usually. Yeah, 4 scouts. This is and a gen. This means he wants to cap points and want to upgrade his points more or less immediately, going for EQ Boom. And for the Black Templars, you usually cannot open Generator as you need your first few squads to cap and to fight. Sometimes I've seen to use of turrets with them as well to great effect. Okay, he stopped capping here and reinforcing those. He needs to go into melee, I guess, or needs to get the Castellan attached, which he does. Over here we have some more scouts, and the scouts getting actually peeled off some models by the Tech Marines, of all things. And yeah, I would assume going into melee would be a good thing. Shotguns now being added. So, no armory with that? Yeah, but a lot of power for it. Okay, that's why you get the generator, I guess, for the pump guns, the shotguns. But yeah, the point has started, so the scouts will not easily take down these points, and this Castellan with this mean sidearm will peel off very expensive scout models. Tech Marine will... did he go zealous, or why is it barely surviving for now? The scouts actually trying to get him into melee, and will they get him with the last shots? No. Like 10 HP or something remaining. 11 HP, 10 HP at the end. Some ranged initiates returning the favor a bit, but the Tech Marine for the Dark Angels is command armor, so not easily taken down. But the economy, let's take a quick look. 62 and 10 against 38. Okay, very big economy lead for the Dark Angels as they took the map, while the Black Templars for the most part were defending. Only 2 points yet, no generator yet even. So they're trying to fight in the middle, which is probably not the best idea. So I guess the fire support squad going aggressive might not have been the best move. Would have been probably better to keep them around, help to fend off these scouts and get the map basically, because right now they are not doing anything. They are just moving around, scouting, and that's not what you want from those. You want them to yeah, fight actually. Maybe they get a decap, maybe they don't, but in general I would say if you are getting pressured by as Black Templar early, keep your squads together. Keep your squads together and try to fend off the aggression. Usually the split aggression is not the play they can do. Okay, they get the decap because the resources were not aligning for a listing post. They will drop a model and need to run away quickly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But this is super sad over here. That he lost that. Losing the morale is okay, but yeah, keep running. Yeah, keep running and survive. Shotguns are pretty mean, but yeah, a lot of power is sunk into the shotguns. So yeah, we even have some neophytes over here. Some neophytes can join, can spawn with shotguns themselves. So getting neophytes over the normal marines, it looks like. Yeah, only neophytes actually. So this is awesome. You can get also neophyte apothecary. This is the command squad. I'm sorry. So the apothecary has been, yeah, the apothecary is in here. So we have some health regeneration in the command squad. Command squad trying to go into melee. The Castellan with its neophytes. It's only neophytes again. Yeah, one with shotguns now. Getting killed, however. The command squad, only the apothecary remains for now. Command squad, yeah, the Castellan gets to the command squad and the neophytes. Let's call it the neophyte squad going down. Command squad will get out of here. 92 and 10 against 62 and 10. Yeah, a lot of economy bonus for Mr. Balter Roshan over here, but he still needs... I'm not sure if you can actually win in tier 1. You would need you need a barracks or an armory to tech up, and for now this is not very... there's not even one on the way. Another generator might be misplayed, because what are you doing with this generator? Yeah, get a sacristity chamber, get the armory. And for MrBlueDude, I would say get your points up. Yeah, it took quite a long time. One of the suggestions of Balter was to improve the cap speed for the Black Templar, which I think is a good idea. They have only a handful of squads early on and struggle with capturing early on, so this might help them a bit. Maybe even just for the Crusaders, the melee Crusaders, that is, not for the ranged initiates necessarily, but a higher cap speed could be beneficial over. Is he upgrading some points? I would hope so. Second generator would lead to that, because tier 2, yeah, tier 2 is started, so I guess an upgraded point would help quite a lot. The ranged neophytes in the heavy cover with the seal will survive quite long. He queued up a reinforcement at least once. The Castellan needs to attach those if you want to move them again. And it's only those guys, right? Yeah, only the ranged neophytes and the Castellan, which isn't as bad, to be honest. Tier 2 has started. Tier 2 is, however, almost done. We have some Stubborn and Rumors of the Fallen. That's good. Some more Plasma Dynamos for some more power. Yeah, needs to get his point up. There's a bit late on that part. But yeah, busy game so far. There you go. And this is the Crusader Fire Support Squad. The command squad is back up. The command squad is just so good, especially in tier 2. You have the apothecary, and in tier 2 with the standard bearer. We do not see it if we need to switch over here. Yeah, the standard bearer is already queued up, so he is tier 2. There you go. Yeah, scouts. If the scouts have capes, they have sniper rifles. So they switched now to sniper rifles from the early shotgun aggression now to some sniper rifle shenanigans. He is not yet tier 2, so he cannot get the infiltration. Armory being added a bit late by MrBlueDude. Normally you want to add the army on your way tier 2 to tier 2. Yes, for the Black Templars, you really need the upgrade for the seal, which makes the seal buffs better and also allows for you do not losing control basically. And yeah, he missing a squad over here to capture. This is a bit mean, I gotta say. This taking forever. So the armory is up. Some power is needed for the upgrade. It's 100 power, I think. And you have some powerful units. The question is, can you deal with the machine nave units that are bound to happen over here? Let's say some Razorbacks, I guess. Weaker cap increase, so this leads more to a Dreadnought. If you have the power as Black Templars, meeting a Dreadnought with a Dreadnought is okay. You actually need, against vehicles, your fire support squad with rocket launchers. They can get multi-melters here, the command squad, which isn't as bad. Or melter guns, sorry. But yeah, machine cult itself is the answer. Didn't see the upgrade being done. I'm not sure what he did from go for the armory actually.
Setting up fields of fire.
It is ours. Setting up field of fire. My favorite lines is, however, from the ranged support squad. There is no shame in fighting in range. It's like 5 scouts. This is the maximum. Cloister barracks like very far forward. Wanting to add, okay, scout infiltration halfway done, and then it's getting very dicey. In comes the command squad with the standard bearer. If the standard bearer dies, we all know that we will see some mean stuff. There's the initiate squad with rocket launcher, so he did expect, or he is expecting some vehicles. Scouts are now infiltrated, so we need to switch sides so we can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads still. So a vehicle would help quite a lot. He's getting a Rhino. Okay, Rhino is never a bad idea. But there's a Mortis Dreadnought. Getting autocannons for the most part. Can get also assault cannons against this infantry. They bought the Rhino, but still a lot of resources for Balta or Oshon. Now getting the standard Space Marine squad, because why the heck not? Interesting. Adding a Space Marine squad in tier 2. Usually we don't see that. Is he the chaplain? Okay, he wants to get some, I guess, 3 kings. In comes the skull probe over here. Wanting to stun. And scout, of course. Can now see these. And yeah, the question is, can you still kill this? They decapping this because there was the take and hold victory condition being enabled, so now it is not. Rhino boarding off, and the scouts cannot do a hell of a lot against this Rhino. Mortis Dreadnought would need some quadruple autocannons to do some stuff. Another Mortis Dreadnought now being added. Chaplain is out soon-ish. And yeah, here we go. There's the first squad, and they're getting melter guns against the vehicles and the sergeants. Not sure how good this sergeant is actually. Vehicle cap increase and land speed or Tempest. Okay, they are pre-installed with crack grenades, so they can do some anti-vehicle option damage, but the question is, Mortis Dreadnought is quite hard. Weapons of the inner circle, so we have now plasma pistols on all sergeants and power swords. No power swords, at least for those guys, but for the commanders the upgrade is better. In comes the land speeder Tempest eating some melter gun shots. Now we have the autocannons, and the autocannons have quite a long range for the Dark Angels. It's interesting that the Dark Angels had some issues like in the previous versions, and there were quite a lot of Dark Angels players, and then they received the buffs they needed. And now it's probably the same for the Black Templar. A lot of Black Templar action from Balturn and MrBlueDude over here. So we see what they maybe lack in terms of units and stuff. Very nice to see the community to pick up singular factions. I like that. Not just going like all the factions all across the board and then saying this and that is bad, but like really deep striking into one factions. I like that. So you can really see what are the options and what are not. Initiates over here with missiles trying to fight over here, but this is a mean position, like this dual Mortis Dreadnoughts, one with autocannons, one not, 2 Space Marine squads, one with the chaplain, and yeah, you could get the force commander if you really want to. And GG is called for MrBlueDude. I think we saw what the issue was in the beginning. Here comes the Thunderhawk drop, and that's always such a nice cinematic shot in the end. I would pinpoint it to like one issue in the early game pretty much, which was sending his range support squad across the map. They should have helped him capture his own points. I mean, the scout opener is really strong, but it's also very expensive, so especially with the shotgun. So if you can fend it off, it's usually a lot of resources that the Dark Angels have to sink into this rush, basically. And if you can fend it off, I mean, if you expect it, and you have, as a Black Templar, you do not have a lot of squads early on, might as well get a turret, like a defensive turret in this position over here, can do wonders against some rushes. I mean, Black Templars in that sense are a bit like Imperial Guard, kind of, that you do not have a lot of squads early on, and then a strong commander, however, and then need to help yourself out with other stuff. So maybe that's some sorts. What do we have here going here? Untraceable and Battle Company was going on the way. Okay, without further ado, GG's to the players, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!